Hey guys, this is Chase with iDub Hockey. I'm here in Montreal with product manager of skates for CCM Hockey, JS Belanger. Now we're hanging out here, talking about your new FT1 skates, but before we really start talking about specs here, how would you maybe describe the fit profile and maybe what type of foot it would fit best?
Yeah, absolutely. Fit, obviously the most important component when it comes to hockey skates. So we call this particular fit for the JetSpeed FT1 our tapered fit. What that basically means is that you've got a nice comfortable fit around the forefoot area. It hugs it really close, real nice, but it makes sure to be comfortable nonetheless. And then as we move our way to the back of the skate, around the heel area, often a very critical area of fit when it comes to hockey skates. That's where you have a nice tight heel lock for those players that want to make sure that they're completely connected with the skate, no negative space, very confident in their stride. And then for those who like to be able to measure the instep area, so again, we're talking about like a low to medium measurement there. So a skate that's very close to the foot feels very much high performance.
So it's still pretty much that low to medium fit that we've had before as far as volume goes, but you're still getting that idea, just that awesome heel lock in the heel, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's hop into specs here. We're getting that one-piece boot this year in the top line FT1, very similar to the construction that we saw in the Super Tax, which is still one of my favorite skates on the market today. But maybe what are the differences between the two, and then what are a couple key benefits to maybe someone who's coming from a two-piece skate that they're going to get out of this one-piece boot?
Absolutely. So the one-piece skate that we had in the Super Tax, highly successful. You've said it numerous times. You're a huge fan. Now it was time to bring that one-piece technology to those who've preferred the JetSpeed fit. So the Super Tax fit a number of players very, very well, but there was a ton of players that just love the JetSpeed fit. So it's time to give them that benefit of a one-piece skate. What is that benefit of a one-piece boot? Well, it's the energy transfer that you're able to generate from a skate like that. You have a one-piece skate is similar to the type of progress that was made when we moved from two-piece sticks to one-piece sticks in the early 2000s. We see it as being the same progression. It's a technology that's taken fire in the NHL. A ton of players have gravitated to it, and now it's time to bring it to players who preferred that JetSpeed fit previously.
Because I'm kind of guessing when we're talking about energy transfer, you lose a little bit when you have that outsole, the glue in between there, the nail, everything in there, right?
Exactly. There's a fracture between the skate essentially, where there is energy that's lost. And what players want nowadays is that responsiveness. They want to feel absolutely no time between the moment they're even thinking of making a movement and that movement happening. So that's what the one-piece skate allows you to have.
The direct connection to the ice is something that I've noticed, at least.
Exactly.
So let's talk about more about the other key features and upgrades.
Sure.
Looks like kind of bringing it over in a similar tongue. Yep. What do we have going on there?
Well, the tongue is similar, but we've also upgraded the lace bite protector area to make sure that it's more durable, protects players from the tension of the laces, especially those players that really like to have a nice tight fit. So this skate wraps really well to your foot. We want to make sure that we're protecting players, keeping them comfortable at all times. Another element is our Total Dry Pro liner on the inside of the skate. That's an advanced version of the previous liner that we had. Wicks away moisture very, very well, a little bit lighter, makes sure to keep your feet dry. You have the air vent underneath the boot to make sure that the water evaporates and exits the boot at all times to keep your feet dried throughout the entire game. And then as we move our way to the bottom of the skate, we have our Hyperglide blade system. So that's a blade that's been very proven over the number of years. Gives you a little bit more glide with every single stride.
Awesome, and it looks great too.
Absolutely.
So what about the other price points? What are we going to see as far as upgrades go?
Yep, so the next price point is the JetSpeed FT390. Now, what's interesting about that skate is that you have all of the high-end specs that you would expect from a high-end skate, except it's two-piece construction. So you'll have the best tongue, you'll have the top liner, you'll have the top blade, you'll have a carbon composite outsole, but at a price that's a little bit more reasonable for players who would prefer having a small savings, but at the same time have all of the high-end specs. So a very good offer there, a good bargain for a high-end skate for the FT390.
And maybe someone that wants a traditional fitting boot too.
Absolutely,
right?
the same one as they had in 2015, exactly.
Gotcha.
And then as we move to the FT380 and 370, both of those skates are still composite boots. So that is a huge benefit, something that we purposely made sure we wanted to bring to players who are trying on the FT line, the JetSpeed line. They will have a composite boot at much more affordable price points. And then as we move to the FT360, that's when we move to an injection boot, but still offering a lot of performance and a lot of support for players who want something at a more affordable price point.
That's awesome. You guys are bringing composite down to the top 4 price points. JS.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for having me out here and for all your time. And then for you guys at home, though, check out more of these JetSpeed FT1 skates. Make sure you go to icewarehouse.com.